Here's another story as promised on UnTappedPod Stories. Today our story is the story of the tortoise and the leopard. In the heart of the African forest, where trees whisper and shadows walk, there lived a creature feared by all, and another feared by none, yet wiser than most. This is the story of Tortoise and Leopard the leopard. Tortoise was slow, steady and ordinary in every way, except for one. His mind was sharper than thorns and deeper than any river. When danger came, he didn't run. Now deep within the forest prowled Leopard the leopard, fast, fierce and hungry, especially during the dry season when even the strongest must fight for scraps.
O great leopard, destroyer of beasts and chaser of fear, why settle for bones and shell when you could feast like a king? Follow me to my home. My wife is preparing yam pottage, egusi soup and palm wine. More than enough for a leopard's belly.
Ah, little tortoise, the gods have sent me lunch with a shell. One trick and I'll wear your shell as a crown.
Suddenly, growl, leopard steps out. So Tortoise led the great predator down the longest, twistiest path in the forest. Hours passed. Leopard grew restless, but the promise of food kept his claws at bay. And just when Leopard began to lose patience, they arrived.
Wait here, great one. Let me tell my wife to prepare your seat. He's outside, hungry and dangerous. Pour palm oil across the floor, every drop. Then act surprised. Ah! He's destroying our home!
Save us, the leopard has gone mad.
A leopard? Here he's wrecking the tortoise's home. Get him!
And from that day on, Leopard the leopard never came near Tortoise's home again. Strength may command fear, but wisdom commands victory. And Tortoise, he kept crawling slow as ever, but always 2 steps ahead. Enjoyed this tale from the African wild? Like, share and subscribe for more spine-tingling stories and forgotten folk tales from across the continent. Drop a turtle emoji in the comments if Tortoise fooled you too. This is the story from China. It's the story of Chang'e and the moon, the tragic love that lit the sky. She drank the elixir of immortality and vanished into the stars. Now she lives alone on the moon, watching the earth, forever separated from the man she loved. This is not a fairy tale, this is China's most haunting legend, the story of Chang'e and the moon. In ancient China there were once 10 suns in the sky, blazing down like fireballs, scorching the land, boiling the rivers and turning crops to ash. The earth was dying, and humanity was on the brink of extinction. Then came a hero. Hu Yi, a master archer and warrior of the heavens, took aim at the sky, and with 9 mighty arrows he struck down 9 suns one by one. The people rejoiced, the earth cooled, and Hu Yi became a legend. As a reward, the Queen Mother of the West gifted Hu Yi a vial, an elixir of immortality. 1 sip, and he could live forever, become a god and ascend to the heavens. But Hu Yi was no ordinary man. He loved one thing more than life itself, his wife Chang'e. Graceful, wise and kind, she was the heart of his world. So he locked the elixir away, refusing to drink it until they could share it together. But legends say that evil heard of the elixir. A greedy apprentice broke into their home while Hu Yi was away. To protect the elixir from falling into the wrong hands, Chang'e made a choice. She drank it herself. Her body rose. Her heartbeat slowed. She tried to call for her beloved, but the world slipped away. She floated higher and higher until she reached the moon, alone, immortal and heartbroken. On the moon, Chang'e found no gods, no paradise, only stillness, only silence. There she lives to this day, accompanied only by the jade rabbit who pounds herbs under the silver light, hoping to create a potion to reunite her with her love. Every year on the night of the Mid-Autumn Festival, when the moon is full and bright, Hu Yi lays out offerings, fruit, mooncakes, lanterns, hoping Chang'e will see them and know she is still loved. The story of Chang'e is not just a tale of gods and magic. It is a story of love lost, of sacrifice, and of watching the one you love from afar. Unable to touch, but always close. So the next time you look at the full moon, remember, you're not alone in gazing up. Somewhere across time and legend, so is she. If this story touched your heart, give it a like, share it with someone you love, and subscribe for more timeless legends from around the world. Do you think Chang'e made the right choice, or was it the ultimate sacrifice? What if I told you? A king once walked through his kingdom in nothing but his underwear, and thought he was wearing royal silk. And what if I told you he believed it because everyone was too afraid to tell him the truth? This is the legendary story of Gopal Band, the clever jester of Bengal, who fooled an entire royal court with nothing but invisible fabric and a whole lot of confidence. In the grand kingdom of Nadia, where peacocks danced in palace courtyards and poets argued over mangoes, lived King Krishna Chandra, a proud and powerful ruler. And beside him, always laughing, always plotting, was his jester, the legendary Gopal Band. Gopal wasn't just a jokester. He was Bengal's master of mischief, a man who could turn wisdom into a prank and a prank into a lesson. One day Gopal overheard the king boasting in court.
I'm the wisest man in the kingdom. No one can fool me.
The next morning he entered the palace with a straight face and a royal whisper.
Your Majesty, a magical tailor has come from faraway lands. He weaves cloth so fine, only the truly wise can see it.
The king's eyes sparkled. Invisible cloth for smart people only? Yes, please. The day of the fitting arrived. Gopal stood behind a curtain pretending to dress the king.
Ah yes, Your Majesty, the sleeves. So elegant. The threads, pure genius.
I can't see it, but yes, I see it. What magnificent invisible sleeves.
The king walked out, but his pride, and nobody in court said a word. Why? Because no one wanted to look. Courtiers, VO. Such craftsmanship. Never seen such invisible elegance. The king paraded through the city. Trumpets blared. People cheered awkwardly until one tiny voice cut through the noise.
He's not wearing anything. He's in his underwear.
The crowd went silent. The king froze. And Gopal? He just smiled, folded his arms and said,
Majesty, it seems the child is very wise indeed.
The king blushed redder than a ripe lychee, but then he laughed, because even the greatest kings of old Bengal knew a good laugh beats a bruised ego. And from that day on, the king never forgot. Wisdom isn't about pretending to see the invisible. It's about having the courage to say what is. So what's the moral of this folktale? Even kings can get caught in their undies when nobody's brave enough to speak the truth. Enjoyed this classic from Bengal? Hit that like button, subscribe for more witty tales from around the world, and comment below, would you have told the king the truth or kept pretending?
He was born from stone, learned the secrets of immortality, and then he picked a fight with heaven. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, isn't just a legend. He's China's most powerful rebel, a trickster, a warrior, a god. Think Goku, Loki, and Deadpool, all rolled into one. But his journey isn't just chaos. It's a story of transformation and ultimate redemption. In a time before kings and calendars, on the mountain of flowers and fruit, a stone cracked open, and a monkey was born. But this was no ordinary monkey. He could run, leap, speak, and learn faster than any creature alive. He named himself Sun Wukong, the aware of vacuity, and set out to master the secrets of the universe. He studied under Taoist sages, learned to transform into 72 different shapes, fly on clouds, and battle demons. He even tricked death itself, scratching his name off the Book of Life to become immortal. He forged a magical golden staff from the heart of the ocean, a weapon that could shrink to a needle or destroy mountains with a single blow. But power breeds arrogance. Wukong stormed heaven itself, defeating celestial armies, mocking the Jade Emperor, and declaring himself the great sage equal to heaven. Even heaven tried to calm him, offering him fake titles and jobs. But when he discovered their lies, he erupted in fury, smashing palaces, defeating gods, and causing absolute cosmic chaos. Enough was enough. The Buddha himself stepped in, not with violence, but with wisdom. He challenged Wukong to escape the palm of his hand. The monkey laughed, flew faster than lightning, marked the edge of the world, and returned. Wukong had never left. For 500 years he lay buried under stone, until his chance for redemption arrived. A monk named Tang Sanzang was sent on a sacred journey to retrieve Buddhist scriptures from the West. He needed protection. Wukong was freed, but on one condition: he must obey the monk. A golden headband was placed on his brow. At the monk's command, it would tighten painfully, reminding the Monkey King that power without control means nothing. Through deserts, demons, and near-death trials, Sun Wukong transformed, from rebel to protector to enlightened being. He didn't lose his fire, he just learned how to aim it. Sun Wukong is more than a warrior. He's a symbol of the wild spirit in all of us, the part that questions rules, that craves freedom, that falls and rises again. He fought heaven, and in the end, found peace within himself. If this story fired up your imagination, hit like, subscribe, and join us for more mythological journeys from around the world. Tell us in the comments, would you follow the Monkey King or try to stop him?